morning, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Abby and today we are going to Dean's Garden Centre. It was a very impromptu visit. I want to go to replace one of the plants that's dying. I've got a wisteria that doesn't look happy, but I also have a potted crazy flower. I don't know the name of it, but I've spoken about it before, but I want to replace that. Hopefully if they've got some good stocking. But I wouldn't be opposed to having a look at their house plants. And I did a wish list video a few videos ago, I'll link it above. I said if I find a cheap variegated Adansonii, but a plant, not a cutting, then I would pick it up. So Dean's have just got a restock and they always have the best plants in my local area, by far. So I'm excited to see what they've got. So we're going to be doing a voiceover of this tour and I won't talk the whole time, but if you have seen my wishlist plant video from a few videos ago, you'll know that this is on my wishlist plant list. It's a very beautiful Epipremnum variegata. And all the way through this video, I try and give you a glimpse of the price as well. Sometimes I can zoom in, sometimes I can't, but mostly you can see how much these cost. This was incredibly spider mite damaged. I saw a pattern of spider mite damage throughout the whole section of houseplants, unfortunately. I thought this was really unusual. It's just a shame it's so closed in. It's not a flat leaf, but I just thought the elongated leaf was lovely. And another one of my wishlist plants, really beautiful. And I think an okay price. I have seen them cheaper. These plants were normally locked away behind a cabinet, but now they're out in the open and they are so cheap, £40. But we all know alocasia just love to go dormant, so I stayed away from those. Another wishlist plant of mine, I thought they were so lovely, £26.99. I mean, considering these are £2,000 before, wow. This was stunning, another one on my wishlist plant list. I think Dean's just had them all today. A lot of these were damaged. I know they're the older plants, but they have a real problem with spider mites. And you'll probably see evidence of that all over these plants, which is a real shame. Some really beautiful albos. And I just love the velvet leaves. I just think they look so beautiful together. But yeah, really great variegated plants, all in one section. These really stood out to me, but I didn't get the name of them. But this one nearly came home with me, and you'll see why it didn't later on. But I was loving it. I was so happy. See, I'm happy. That's me in my mind saying, I'm taking you home. This was really strange. I think it's an alocasia Jacqueline. I thought the texture was crazy. I don't think I've seen this in person, or if I have, I didn't notice that before. Again, a really fair price, I think, for it. I'm not sure if it's supposed to look like that, though. And I think that is so beautiful. So, so beautiful. I love alocasia at the moment, as we all know. I thought the price for this was seriously good, £10 for a ring of fire. Again, another plant that was so expensive before. I haven't seen one of these in person and it didn't do it for me. I thought it might. I wasn't keen on the imagery, but yeah, in person, not great. I thought that was really lovely. I actually thought that was a painted lady, but it wasn't. Really, really, really beautiful, extremely vibrant. I was hoping this wasn't covered in pests because I really, really liked it. But it was. There's me trying to get the one out the back and hope that that one doesn't have pests, but obviously it did. It had mealybugs and spider mites. Still cute though. Just looking really sorry for themselves, aren't they? This is what I really wanted years ago. A Picton tricolour. Very similar to the one before. That was a different plant, apparently, but unfortunately I didn't want to risk it. I thought this was really fun, this Singonium 1510. Really fun. I thought these were sensitive plants and they weren't. I will show you one of them later though. Here it is. Someone had just done it to the plant to the left, and you can see they thought they killed it, and I had to explain to them that it was just a plant doing it, and they were really thrilled. I had always wanted one of these, but having the plain one and it dying really put me off, but it was root rot, and unfortunately I bought it like that. So I should really try it again. These are beautiful. My friend Lily had a massive one. I thought the price was really expensive for what the size is, but maybe the prices haven't come down for the Hoyas yet. Lots of pink princesses, very dull in person, but I think that's just the way they are. Extremely cheap, but yeah, not for me. I loved that. That was so pretty. I think one major plant here stood out to me, this crazy looking spiky one. And the leaves on these were huge. So pretty. I don't think I have any begonia. There wasn't a name on this. I really wanted to see what it was called. I've just seen the label. I think, oh darn. There it is. I did find a name. African violet. My memory's awful. A cute little sport variegation on this alocasia, which I think is quite common for alocasia. I always see them around. I thought the stems on that Zebrina were incredible, and also this one. They're just unbelievable. Look at the stem. It's not like a zebra, it's like spotty. So cool. So pretty. Just checking they weren't mites. They were predatory mites, I think. Some standard Monstera. Very beautiful. I'm not sure what that plant was. This is the Singonium that I was so excited to buy. I went back to pick it up and just have a quick look, and there you go. Hi little spider mite. So yeah, I was really sad, and the amount of spider mite damage I saw all over the plants, I just thought I'm not going to risk it, which was gutting because I could have spent hundreds of pounds in Dean's Garden Centre this day. So beautiful. This was really sweet, but I noticed some of the mini plants were nearly the same price as the bigger ones, which was confusing. But I suppose it just depends on what they paid for it, but I thought this was lovely. But it's covered in mealybugs, if I remember correctly. I think it is. Cute price. Some oblique down there. £10, or you can get a full one for 26, which I think obviously you'd go for the bigger one. More oblique, really cute. so I could get a full one. So a small one for $9.99, and I think the big one that I picked up before was $8.99. So it's a little bit weird pricing, but like I say, I think it all depends on the prices they buy them in at. Lots and lots of carnivorous plants. These were fun. I kind of regret not getting one because I have flies in my house galore. I think we all do in summer. I hope we all do, not just me, but these are just so fun. So having regrets, and this was new stock, so less likely to have spider mites, I would think. And I'm loving this plant again at the moment, Rhaphidophora tetrasperma. Breaking my knees to show you, it's £299, which I thought was very expensive, but maybe not. This, if I wasn't scared of mites, this would be coming home with me. This was £80, let's just say £80. I honestly thought that was incredible. Beautiful, big, stunning. And do we remember when everyone wanted this plant? It's still cute, but I'm not so keen on it anymore. I'm glad I didn't buy it. I think I would have outgrown my love for it. I think this Thai has lived here for quite some time. It is beautiful. It's very similar to mine, but it's bigger in terms of the amount of leaves, but it's the same size as my friends who bought theirs at the same time as me. Very cheap. Bear paw, I think it's called a bear paw something. Succulent, a bear paw succulent. But these are really sweet. I saw a plant here that I thought was so cool. Really cool. I was shocked at the price, but then I was thinking, am I shocked? It is a really cool variegated cactus. But yeah, they were quite expensive for what I wanted to spend. I was really keen to see the prices of these. I hate those little nets that they're grown in. £29. I still don't think it's a great price. I think if it was like £12, which might be wishful thinking, then I might have considered it even with spider mites. I haven't seen a string of dolphins in so long. I used to have one. I'm not the best with like succulent plants. I used to have a pearls as well, string of pearls. Not the variegated version. They were stunning, so pretty. But I'm just, I don't know, maybe I'll be better now. I'm less of an overwaterer now, but. And this was a huge, I believe it's a Hoya Eskimo. I forget, I couldn't get to the tag. That's me trying. I think it was $29.99. It was huge. And I think the price for that is incredible. We've got lots of Maranta. Look around, they had some pretty Good morning. Hello, good morning. Down. Put it down. I'm gonna get down. So I finished. I had a look around and they had some pretty amazing plants, like really nice plants, but they were all yellowing, and I didn't see one that didn't have spider mites, so I didn't get anything. I didn't buy anything because it was so yeah, I didn't buy anything. They weren't in great condition, and I have to say, every time I come to Dean's, I've not bought anything in years because of the same reason, and I was a bit gutted, and I'm gonna go back in now. Magnus is awake. But I'm not sure if I want to buy that pink Singonium and just segregate it, and because it was like £8 and it was huge, but we'll see. I'll let you know.